The interview blueprint: what hiring managers really evaluate. Before we begin, this channel is called the Job Search Method. Everything here is designed to help you approach your job search strategically instead of guessing your way through it. If you want a practical starting point, there is a free resume checklist linked below this video. It highlights the most common mistakes hiring managers notice immediately and explains what to fix before you apply anywhere. Download that first, then come back to this video. Now imagine this. You walk into an interview believing you are prepared. You review the job description carefully. You practice answers to common questions. You can explain your experience clearly. You start responding confidently, but the hiring manager's expression never changes. They listen, take notes, and move on to the next question without reacting. Most candidates assume this means they are doing something wrong. What they do not realize is that interviews are not evaluated the way candidates think. While you focus on saying the right things, hiring managers are evaluating something else entirely. They are not listening for perfect answers. They are watching how you think, how you communicate, and how you operate under uncertainty. After conducting more than 200 interviews across tech companies, startups, and large organizations, one pattern becomes very clear. Technical skill matters, but it rarely decides the outcome. If you were invited to interview, they already believe you can do the job. Technical ability usually accounts for about 30% of the decision. The remaining 70% is based on how you show up as a person and a professional. The first thing hiring managers evaluate is cultural integration. This happens almost immediately. Within the first 2 minutes, they are forming an opinion about how you would function inside the team. They notice how you greet people, how you handle small talk, and whether you seem aware of the environment around you. They also pay attention to how comfortable you appear in that setting. This does not mean they want you to be relaxed or confident in a superficial way. They want to see whether you understand the context you are stepping into. Hiring managers are not looking for someone who perfectly matches the culture. That is a common misconception. They are looking for someone who can fit into the culture without disrupting it. A mismatch here creates doubt, even if the candidate is highly skilled. If you walk into a fast-moving, informal company acting overly stiff and scripted, it signals inflexibility. If you walk into a more structured organization acting overly casual, it signals poor judgment. Strong candidates adjust their tone naturally without trying to perform or imitate anyone else. The second thing hiring managers evaluate is your problem-solving approach. They are not testing whether you can solve problems. They assume that already. What they want to understand is how you approach uncertainty. When they ask about a challenge you faced or a difficult decision you made, they are listening for how you think. They notice whether you gathered information before acting. They notice whether you considered more than one option. They notice whether you thought about consequences and trade-offs. Two candidates can describe similar experiences and achieve similar results. The candidate who clearly explains their thinking almost always leaves a stronger impression. A clear process signals consistency. It tells the hiring manager how you will approach future problems they cannot predict yet. The third thing hiring managers evaluate is your growth direction. They are not only hiring you for the role you are interviewing for. They are trying to understand where you will be in 2 or 3 years. This is why questions about long-term goals matter. Hiring managers are not judging whether your goals are impressive. They are evaluating whether your goals are realistic, self-aware, and aligned with the direction of the company. Strong candidates can explain how they have changed over time. They can talk about feedback they received and how they applied it. They can describe mistakes they made and how those mistakes improved their judgment. Growth is not measured by titles or credentials. It is measured by learning and adjustment. The fourth thing hiring managers evaluate is communication. This goes far beyond speaking clearly or confidently. They are watching whether you can adjust how you communicate based on who you are speaking with and what the situation requires. During interviews, many hiring managers deliberately shift their communication style. They may move from detailed questions to high-level discussion. They may ask follow-up questions that test whether you are listening or simply waiting to speak. Your ability to follow these shifts tells them how you will communicate in real working situations. It shows how you will handle meetings, disagreements, explanations, and collaboration. Good communication is not about sounding impressive. It is about clarity, responsiveness, and awareness. The fifth thing hiring managers evaluate is balance. They are looking for authenticity combined with professionalism. This is where many candidates struggle. Hiring managers can immediately recognize rehearsed answers. They can also recognize when someone overshares or lacks boundaries. Neither creates confidence. The strongest candidates show personality without losing focus. They speak honestly while understanding what is appropriate in a professional setting. This balance signals emotional awareness. It shows that you can be yourself while respecting context. That matters more than trying to be memorable or entertaining. Throughout the interview, hiring managers are making small evaluations. They notice how you handle unexpected questions. They notice how you react when challenged. They notice how you respond to interruptions or changes in direction. They notice how you treat people who are not part of the formal interview. They notice whether you ask thoughtful questions or rush to the end. Every interaction adds to the overall picture they are forming. This is why interviews feel unpredictable to candidates. Decisions are rarely made based on one answer. They are made based on patterns observed over time. The candidates who stand out understand one important principle. They do not treat the interview as a performance. They treat it as a working conversation. Instead of focusing on delivering perfect answers, they engage with the role and the company. They ask questions that show they understand the challenges of the position. They show curiosity about how the team operates and what success actually looks like. Hiring managers consistently remember candidates who bring clarity and perspective into the conversation. These candidates make the interviewer think. They add value instead of simply responding. This is the method behind strong interviews. You prepare how you think, not just what you say. You research the company's challenges, not just its public messaging. You practice listening and adapting, not memorizing scripts. Hiring managers are not deciding whether you can do the job. They are deciding whether working with you will make their team stronger and their work easier. If you want your professional presence to reflect that level of clarity outside the interview as well, consider having your LinkedIn profile rewritten by a digital. The LinkedIn rewrites are done by a human professional after a personal assessment, not automated software or templates. The link below explains how the process works. And before your next application or interview, download the free resume checklist linked below this video. It will help you correct issues that quietly eliminate strong candidates before they ever get a chance to interview. This is the job search method. There are many more videos coming on resumes, interviews, and job search strategy, all designed to help you approach the process with clarity instead of guesswork.
Are you tired of your applications getting lost in the shuffle? Let's fix that. I've put together a free resource just for you. It's our premium resume checklist to help you get hired faster. Grab your free resource, linked in the description, and happy hunting.
Gentle disclaimer. Some links in this description may be affiliate links. If you purchase a product or service with the links that we provide, we may receive a small commission. There is no additional charge to you.
Whether you're job searching or preparing for your next step, your LinkedIn profile is either working for you or working against you. And today, recruiters take just seconds to decide whether to learn more or move on. That's why ER Group Digital provides a done-for-you LinkedIn profile rewrite, a complete professional refresh designed to position you clearly and confidently. ER Group Digital offers a full rewrite of your headline, about section, experience entries, tone, keywords, and positioning. So you show up clear, credible, and aligned with the opportunities you want. If you're ready for a LinkedIn profile that finally gets noticed, tap the link in the description and learn more about the service that ER Group Digital provides. Let their team rewrite your LinkedIn professionally, strategically, and done for you.